Why did that number surprise you, Brian?
No, that's a great question.
On the rehab
live,
number.
Though. So not live, but we're rolling. So 150,000 rehab. That's a big number for, I guess, maybe
That's a pretty normal number for these type houses for me. 125 to 175.
So what, do you feel like that number is higher than maybe 5 years ago?
Oh, dude, absolutely, because things cost more money now. Labor's more money. Everything you put in a house is more expensive now. So even the stagers everything costs more money. Windows, roof, appliances, countertops, everything, hardwoods, paint, everything's more money.
So give us an
So
idea.
if you've had a 25% increase across the board over the past 5 years, that would mean a house that was 100 is 125, 130 now. So I think it makes sense.
For sure. That's why it surprised me. Because I probably haven't ridden with you since then.
Yeah, I mean, we have several rehabs now that are 200, 250 grand, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm assuming this wall.
So it was cut up pretty good in here, so we had multiple walls. You know, I wanted the stager to put the table. I haven't been here since the stager staged it. I wanted to put the table right over there. I think it still needs to go over there, don't you think? It's awful tight right there, isn't it?
It's a little tight over there. But you're the expert, so.
Well, the stager is really the expert at this. So I might
But there was a wall, I'm assuming, right here down the middle.
There was a wall down here, right? And then it was a small wall. I don't know. Maybe, dude, at this point, I forget. I know it had one right here.
Right.
It was cut up in here. So we probably took down 3 walls, which were all load bearing. So it needed LVLs going this way and front to back.
But it's wide open. This is a huge space.
I know. That's kind of what I prefer doing. Yeah. I really do.
It looks great.
You've got to be careful taking down too many walls, especially in areas that they really want to have rooms kind of separated. Mm-hmm. Like Mountain Brook, I wouldn't recommend opening up too much in Mountain Brook.
Gotcha. So what's down here? Is it always been?
Yeah, so it was a den. I wondered at one point if it was a carport, but I don't think it ever was. I think it was just a den, and maybe it was out a storage area at one point.
So this one doesn't have
a garage. And the backyard was so overgrown, you could not even walk back here. So we put a lot of sod back here. So, you know, like this house, I probably put 12 grand in the landscaping. Normally we put like 2 to 5,000 in landscaping on a flip, but you know, it needed more here. And I think this is what will generate us more money. Mm-hmm. It needed a roof.
So, but as far as the landscaping goes, what was out here?
Literally just trees growing up everywhere. You couldn't
walk back here. How many trees do you think you took down?
Oh, I mean, little trees, big trees, probably, 150. It was really overgrown. You could not walk back here.
Wow. Golly.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It's a big flat backyard. You said the roof it needed a roof?
Yeah. Roof is new. We pressure washed the privacy fence and repaired it.
Yeah.
All new electrical. Service is new. We encapsulated the crawl space.
Okay.
Which is we just always do, because it comes up on the home inspection reports, and it just gives a warm and fuzzies to the home buyer. and the home inspector.
Mm-hmm.
When he goes down there and it's clean, people love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When you redo the electrical like you did, now you're talking about going through, getting into like code and getting in obviously inspectors and things like that. But
you pulled permits and
for sure
brought everything to code.
But I guess the question is like, with what different code, different municipalities use different books or different like codes.
Well, I'm not really using the books. The electrician that I'm hiring
Sure.
is the one that is
They worry
bringing it
about
up to
all
code. We happen to know what code is because of our experience and our volume, but the electrician is the one who brings everything to code.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, and he stays on top of that. And, you know, each city and town has their own, what year they're wanting you to bring it up to code to.
Mm.
So Hoover's one of the most challenging ones.
Mm. Got it. Okay, cool. So, but I'm sure that's a pretty
This
hefty
is my
expense.
light I get for $19 online, and I love these lights. They're very nice. It's my Costco special. I order hundreds of them at a time.
What was the biggest expense on this house?
Probably like, for example, those windows right there, they had untempered windows. When you pull permits, when you have windows that are so big, the inspector wants to see that they're tempered. Well, because I had to change those, which I already knew we'd have to change them, so I was already expecting that. I think we probably spent $5,000, $6,000 on all these windows in the front.
Just the ones in the front?
Yeah. But I didn't change the other windows, just the ones on the front. Mm-hmm. You know, it's all new hardwoods. Hardwoods are expensive. The LVLs in the attic are pretty pricey. It all starts adding up.
Sure.
I don't know if one item was really the expensive part, but we needed I didn't bring my phone, but like that is a problem. Like my heating and air guy hasn't got a register cover over that.
What was that? That's not a problem. That's just something.
Well, it's a problem because what happens is when a buyer or agent walks through here and notices that, they think that somebody, you know, missed that obvious thing, and then they're like, well, what else was missed? Mm-hmm. But if you try to get their mindset like they thought of everything, they did everything so well, and if you don't have all these minor little things missing, then they really think the rehab was a higher quality, right? So we try to make sure that every little thing is done.
And that's the Gregory Dream Home way. You know,
well, I mean, it really is. Like we try to be excellent in as many things as we can.
And this is how many bath?
All new baseboard, all new interior doors, you know, all new lights, obviously, paint, trim. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The realtor seemed to think that if it was a 4-bedroom, we could have been over 500. I still think it'll bring over 500 as it is, but we will see.
The master.
Yeah. Like I see other guys not put doors and glass up on their showers, which kind of surprises me. I wouldn't want a $500,000 house with a shower curtain on it. All new heating and air. New electrical again, all new plumbing, new cabinets. And this kitchen's awesome, man.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it just feels
huge. I love having a big island.
And that's
I want the person who cooks to come in here and say, dude, I could cook in here, I could entertain in here.
There's 5 seats at the island.
Yeah. Have all your friends over, watch the Super Bowl. Have a bunch of kids. Whatever that is. Like,
so I know what you're looking at. So yeah.
Yeah, it's awful, right?
So what do you
I imagine what happened is the hardwood guy came in after the electrician, and he couldn't make his plate, his quarter round go around the plate, so he pulled the plate off, put his quarter round in, and that just won't fly. So I got to get that fixed too.
What would you do on that? In that case?
Well, he'll have to trim it. He'll have to trim the plate.
Oh, the plate.
Yeah. So I only saw 2 items that are bothering me, which I think is pretty solid.
So this is like your quality control, basically.
Yes. Yeah. I like to go through the houses when I can, as they're fixing to go on the market, to see, if we miss anything. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to pick my house apart, but over there is some trim missing.
Okay, so we didn't even come in here.
Under
This
the
is
pantry. Yeah.
So some trim missing.
Yeah. So I need to get that fixed too.
This is like a little. This is like.
But having a pantry is nice.
It's like a walk-in. Pantry.
Yeah. Well, look, it has pantry cabinets.
Yeah.
And shelves. Yeah. I love this house, man. And the front yard looks so much better because it had no grass.
Let's go outside real quick. So house out here in Hoover, Matthew.
Yes.
We just did a walkthrough real quick. Walk us through the numbers.
Okay, we're in Green Valley, Whispering Pines. This is a house I bought for $225,000. It was a lead I got from an agent friend who, it was a inherited property. We came in and rehabbed it for $150,000. Was the last number I saw yesterday, which we still have a few things come out. So it could be $155,000, $160,000. And we have it listed for $475,000. So hopefully it'll bring that and we'll make a good profit.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing this.
Good.
Thank you for the walkthrough.
Yeah, man.